Hey YouTube, it's Katrina, and I'm back. I'm back in New York, and I'm rested. Yesterday I was so sleep deprived. I didn't sleep the night before very much, so that's why I had the video of the most beautiful flight back home ever. So I have a book review for you today, which is kind of funny because the captain of the orbit, Uncle Naltz, he just did a review of the Hunger Games trilogy. Kind of. It's more like he talked about the series and like the hype, and it's just awesome, and I really encourage you to check it out. So I've already reviewed the first book. So now, Catching Fire by Suzanne Collins. And if you don't want any spoilers, I would suggest for you to come back after or until you're ready. And here we go. I'm gonna read this inside flap. Sparks are igniting, flames are spreading, and the capital wants revenge. Against all odds, Katniss has won the Hunger Games. She and fellow District 12 tribute, Peeta Mellark, are miraculously still alive. Katniss should be relieved, happy even. After all, she has returned to her family and her longtime friend, Gale. Yet nothing is the way Katniss wishes it to be. Gale holds her at an icy distance. Peeta has turned his back on her completely, and there are whispers of a rebellion against the capital, a rebellion that Katniss and Peeta may have helped create. Much to her shock, Katniss has fueled an unrest she is afraid she cannot stop, and what scares her even more is that she's not entirely convinced she should try. As time draws near for Katniss and Peeta to visit the districts on the capital's cruel victory tour, the stakes are higher than ever. If they can't prove, without a shadow of a doubt, that they are lost in their love for each other, the consequences will be horrifying. In Catching Fire, the second novel of the Hunger Games trilogy, Suzanne Collins continues the story of Katniss Everdeen, testing her more than ever, and surprising readers at every turn. And actually, that's the first time I read that. It really doesn't go into the most exciting part of the book, but I'm not going to mention it because I don't want to ruin it for you. So if you want more spoilers, then I'll just go into it. So, and if you don't, click out now and come back later. So in the second book, Katniss and Peeta end up going back into the Hunger Games because it's the 75th Hunger Games, and there's a special rule for every 25 Hunger Games, or the Quell is what they call it. And the rule is that only the people who already won the Hunger Games in past years have to go in. They get the new people who go into the games are chosen from the pool of victors, and for her district, there's only 3 winners. Her, Peeta, and Haymitch. So, yeah, it gets really exciting, and the ending is absolutely insane, and I would suggest that if you, I would say if you read the second book, it'd probably be helpful if you had the third book on hand, like right away, to start reading it, because it's just crazy how it ends, and you can't see it coming at all, really. Lots of crazy things happen, and it's definitely more exciting, I think, than the first book. And I'm almost finished with the third one, and I intend to do a book review soon of that. So, isn't this gorgeous? Oh, gorgeous. Watch. This is going to end up being like a popular tattoo within the next few years, I'm telling you. A Mockingjay. And even if you take the cover off, that's cool. That'd be a really cool tattoo. But yeah, so my voice is starting to go again, And I'm gonna go now. And I will see you guys tomorrow on what day is it? Thursday. Bye, guys.